Well, Russ, that was probably, definitely performance of the season, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was outstanding. We've had a lot of really good performances, and some that use similar stats to this, and in terms of the dominance we had. But to do it away from home against a team fourth in the league or whatever they are, with the firepower they've got, you look at the subs they made for this level, the bench they have. So proud of the players. They were outstanding from start to finish. We could have scored more, there's no doubt about it. We created a lot. I think we had nearly 20 shots away from home. Never really looked uncomfortable at all. We stuck to us the whole way through the game. Done what we wanted to do. There were some outstanding individual performances, to a man, all of them. You know, I look at it, and if I'm going to start singling people out, we'll be here for a long time because they were outstanding. So I'm so proud of them. I'm so grateful for that performance. It's been, I feel emotional about it because it's been tough for me, you know, and I'm really proud of the players.
You should be, and you know, you've said for weeks now, if we stop conceding goals early, this is the type of performance you'll get from an MK onside, and they did that, and right from the off, completely outplayed a side that many would expect to finish in the top two this season, and you know, didn't give them a sniff until probably the 90th minute of the game.
Yeah, I just think from the start, the way we started the game, such intensity, we spoke about it, and we've looked at it, and we've spoke about the start of the games and stuff we need to do different. I think that's the beautiful thing with this group of players is, and the process we have is we learn from everything we do. Every game gives us a different problem. We have to find a different solution. And you're right, the thing that's been hurting us, and spoke about it all the way through, is we conceded early goals. If we stop that, that's the performance you get. And it's been the same in every game where we haven't conceded early, we haven't conceded first, it's been the same. And we should have scored more goals tonight. So there's been a fundamental flaw. It's something we need to work on, we need to sort out. Hopefully that is the end of it. Every game's going to be different. But every game I want us to be us, and I want us to show the work we put in, what we do on a training pitch. I want our performance to reflect that. And there's been loads of time this season the performance has, but the result hasn't. But I think, you know, the bottom line is we're becoming really difficult to play against. We've lost 1 in 7. That was against the team top of the league, and arguably that was one of our better performances. We were outstanding on the day, but we conceded early. But you see what happens when we keep ourselves in the game, when we stick to doing the stuff that we know can bring us success, the stuff we work on relentlessly, and the boys approach it real togetherness, connection, intensity, and they did that tonight. I think that's the most pleasing thing for me. They really stood up to everything that was thrown to them. They helped each other out so much, never left people exposed one-on-one, never left people on the ball with no options. So when that happens, when they really believe in something, which they do, even the guys on the bench, again, the staff, the players, they believe so much in what we are doing, and that in itself is so strong. And then when they get results they deserve, it builds something, you know, and that's why I feel the way I feel about the performance, the result, about them as people. And we have to keep building now. We have to be relentless in our approach, and we have to keep, as I said, we have to justify what we're doing, and performances like that we'll do that.
You said you didn't want to single anybody out. I want to single out the middle of the park. I mean, Scott Fraser will get the headlines, and rightly so. I mean, he was terrific in the middle, but you know, Andrew Sermon, we saw, and a real Andrew Sermon tonight, didn't we? And David Kasuma as well. I mean, they just completely controlled that game.
Yeah, fantastic. I think the pitch really helps people like Scott Fraser and Andy and the footballers we have. You know, it's not a criticism because there's nothing we can do. Our pitch isn't in a great state at the moment. It's not had work done because of COVID and the stuff it needed doing in the summer because we just couldn't do it. So it's no fault of anyone's. But it's not in a great shape. So it makes it a bit more difficult for us, especially the way we play. It's an outstanding pitch tonight, so that helps. And yeah, Scott, I think Sirs, you know, there's a reason we brought him to the football club. He's an outstanding footballer. He's a week into training. He's going to have a lot more to come fitness-wise. But you saw tonight already, he just understands. And good footballers will understand what we are trying to do. They'll pick up good positions. His use of the ball is outstanding. And if you look at him, Cammy, Keezy, what they add to the team now, it's huge. Dean Lewington, that experience, that quality. And it's only going to help people like Scott Fraser. It's only going to help people like Dave Kasuma. David is he's someone that's growing with us. He really he just listens. He listens to everything that's asked of him. The detail, the attention to detail he puts in, and he's going to keep getting better and better, and he's going to grow with us. As is Matty Soranola. because of their approach, their mentality, their willingness to learn, their dedication to what we are doing, their questions when they're not sure of something. So it's outstanding. And then Lass comes off the bench and produces a brilliant assist. He had last week a tough time coming off early. As I explained at the time, it was completely professional, never personal. Explained that to Lass, and his reaction's been outstanding since. So we're trying to build something where everyone's involved, it's collective, everyone understands the why, the purpose of why we're doing things in a certain way, and everyone in the building completely believes in that, and we have to make sure everyone else keeps believing now, and performances like that certainly help that, and as I said to you, the fans have been incredible. I can't wait to have them back. Having their fans in here tonight, it was better for us, because we come away from home, we have a lot of the ball, and it helps us. So, and I can't wait for our own fans to help us in our own stadium. So yeah, I'm rambling on, but I'm really, really grateful. I needed that. I really needed that, and I'm really grateful and proud of everyone, the players, the staff, everyone involved tonight.
I want to come to that, because you've put so much work in to build something here, the culture off the pitch, but also how it translates on the pitch. And not that I think you needed justification for it, but when you see it come together like a night like tonight, where you completely dominate a game and win it the way you did, you must be, you've touched on it a few times, but you must be so proud of everyone's contribution to get a product like that.
Yeah, and it's really tough, because I've said to you before, it's the stuff that people don't see, the Monday to Friday, how hard the players work, the amount of video analysis meetings we do, the amount of individual meetings, the amount of care and dedication the medical staff give to the players, the connection you guys, the media team, have with the players and what we're trying to do. Everyone understands it completely, and I don't want to miss anyone out. What we have done there for me is special, and it's something I want to protect. It's culture, it's a belief in a way of doing things, and understanding the why we're doing it. And we have that, and that will take us a long way, and tonight will just help to keep justifying that, and we have to make sure we continue that, and keep building that and keep improving it, because it's changed a hell of a lot since we took over a year ago. But that's a fact. You feel that, I feel that, the players know that, and they have to keep putting in performances like tonight, and if we do, we'll move onwards and upwards and see where we can go.
I know you'll enjoy tonight, and I know as soon as you probably get back on the bus, actually, you'll be looking ahead to Accrington on Saturday, and that's two big away wins now in the league, Sunderland and Charlton, and it's about building momentum, isn't it? And building confidence. And if wins at Sunderland and Charlton can't help build confidence, I don't know what will.
Yeah. The players need to. We lost 1 in 7. We have a bit of momentum. The players should take more confidence than they ever have from a performance like this. But they also have to make sure we don't go into the next game thinking it's going to be easy, or that level of performance is just going to happen. It doesn't. It happens with real intensity. It happens with real attention to detail. We have 2 days to recover. It's a tough, long week. So the players will be in tomorrow. I'm going home to see my kids in the morning, and I'll be in training tomorrow with a recovery. So I'm not going back on the bus, because I need to go home. So, but they've deserved it. They'll enjoy the journey home. And I said to them tonight, they have to enjoy it. Coming to a place like this, and we all enjoyed it, didn't we? Everyone who watched it would have enjoyed it. They enjoyed playing in it. You can see it, and their connection with each other, their relationships on the pitch, their communication. They have to help each other more. We said that they have to help each other more, and tonight they've set themselves a standard. So we have to make sure we maintain that now. And it's my job, unfortunately, to be the doom monger and make sure that they do, and make sure no one gets comfortable and complacent, and we have to keep building.
I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say you deserve that tonight, so well done.
Thanks,